What's up? What's up, guys? Heads here from Infinity Loops, and today you're going to learn how to split S and Immelmann. It's a twofer. Okay, so let's talk about it. A split S is a maneuver that is rooted in air combat. A pilot would use this maneuver to disengage from combat. While flying forward, he would roll in either direction, 180 degrees, and then begin a descending half loop back to level so that he's going the opposite direction away from the threat, which was originally behind him. So now we have dropped altitude and we have also changed direction completely. Pulling off a split S can be done with pretty simple stick inputs. First, you just want to do that half roll in either direction, whichever one you feel more comfortable with. But you just make sure you want to get yourself only on your roll 180 degrees, completely upside down. So after the roll, we will begin a nosedive and then pull our pitch back to level, and we can continue the other direction. This is a very useful trick to use in your freestyle lines if you want to change direction or maybe change floors, or maybe you're going over an obstacle like you have, I don't know, a guardrail here, and you want to flip over it and then you can fly underneath it and go back the other direction, and it looks really clean. You can keep your forward momentum really well if you transfer your forward momentum as you're coming out of that dive really smoothly. You won't get any of that washout or anything like that typically you'll get while diving with a whoop. Now, once you get over into your dive, this dive can be as long as you need it to be. So if you're trying to clear an obstacle, or like we were talking about earlier with transitioning between floors, like if you have a gap in the top of a building and you want to go down a few floors to the next gap, you can just dive. And when you're ready, as you will with any other dive in a whoop, you want to gradually pitch back to level coming out of that dive. And that is your basic split S. You're just going to do a half roll and then begin your dive and keep following that pitch to level. Fly back the other direction, nice and clean. Now, if you take that maneuver and you flip it upside down, then you have what we like to call an Immelmann turn, and with that you have a climb up and then a roll out. Both of these tricks are very useful. I use them all the time when I transition between floors, or maybe I'll Immelmann turn up over something, an object or something like that. Honestly, an Immelmann's not a bad way to bail out of a power loop that you see you might not make. If you get to the top of your power loop and you see you're just not going to have enough room to make it all the way over your obstacle, you can always roll out of it, and, who's the wiser? They don't know what you were doing. It's called an Immelmann turn. Stupid. What do you think? I was trying to power loop? Who power loops anymore? Get real. And just like any time you're learning a new trick, I would always suggest you try it out in the sim first. So let's give it a go real quick. That'll also give you a chance to see exactly what my stick movements are. All right, so here we are back in Velocidrone, and we're going to practice our split S's first here. We're just going to do, like I was saying earlier, just a little half roll to 180, and then you pitch out of it. I'm doing these a little exaggerated just so you can really get a good look at what the sticks are doing. But you can just find an obstacle like that and say you want to change direction. You just do a quick little roll and pitch out of it. And this is a really useful trick, like I was saying, if you want to transfer down a few floors, you can just drop as long as you need to. Doesn't matter how long you're in that dive, as long as you just kind of slowly bring yourself back to level. Don't go nuts and get the speed wobbles trying to come out of there. And next, what you just saw there, that is the Immelmann turn. So that is taking the split S, so our split S was to roll and then pitch. This is going to be from underneath. We're going to pitch and roll. So that would be your Immelmann turn. And you can do those a little snappier than that. You could probably do it way cleaner. You can do them in either direction you want to roll. Doesn't matter, left or right. So now that we've gotten some practice and our thumbs are nice and warm, let's charge up some packs and give this a go on a whoop.